Alright, my fellow FPL friends, let's dive into my double game week 28 team selection. A teeny tiny small spoiler alert before we get into it. My team is actually kind of underwhelming this week. Normally I'm always the first one to gas my team up and say it's great. To be fair, it normally is, but this week I'm kind of expecting a bad week. Hopefully, it's only a very small red arrow. Maybe I'll even end up on a green, who knows? Maybe I shouldn't doubt myself. Let's start by unblowing my double game week players. I only have two, and none of them are from Luton. I don't see the value in Luton assets if I'm going to free hit in game week 29. So I'm just going to put them to one side and focus on my own thing. I've got two Bournemouth assets. The first one I brought in, I sold Osula to bring in Solanke, the absolute must-have of the game week. We all know this already, and he's getting the captain's armband. It's a no-brainer. Next, I've sold Walker for a -4. It is my 5th hit of the season. Only 5 hits in game week 28. It's actually pretty good. I decided to bring in Zabarny. Guys, I don't know how you say his name. I was going to get Senesi, but obviously he's out for a month. This Zab guy, he's the most reliable Bournemouth defender with the most starts this year. That's why I've gone for him. Pretty much every Bournemouth defender except Senesi also has no expected goal involvement, so there's no point focusing on that in my humble opinion. So yeah, those are my two transfers made this week. Let's dive into the rest of the team. Starting at goalkeeper, we have Areola, who dropped me a masterclass last week, and I'm hoping for another one this week. Home to Burnley, I believe it is. So another penalty save would do me very nicely. Just in front of him, we have our one Arsenal defender, William Saliba. Now, fun fact about the Arsenal defence. If you don't own two Arsenal defenders / goalkeeper, you will actually not benefit from an Arsenal clean sheet if you're in the top 500k, which is crazy to think. So I'm actually hoping Arsenal fail to keep a clean sheet. The only thing I could benefit from Saliba with is a goal contribution, which I don't think is going to happen, but he's just a safety buffer. Now finally, to fill out the defence, we actually have Harry Maguire playing home to Everton. I don't think he's going to play, it's very unlikely, but we do have Castagna away to Wolves on the bench, who could, let's be honest, he's not going to do anything that good. But it's nice to have someone there on the bench when Maguire doesn't play. Moving on to the midfield now. Normally, my midfield in FPL is quite basic, quite template. But this week, it's actually something a little different. First off, we're going to start with the two basic ones. I have Phil Foden. He's playing away to Liverpool. I don't expect much, but I don't want to sell him. And I'm actually going to play him over Gordon, who's playing away to Chelsea. It's a very tough benching situation. The high likelihood is both blank. But because of Foden's recent form, I'm going to back him over Anthony Gordon. The other basic midfielder I have is Saka playing at home to Brentford. I think this guy is one of the best FPL assets you could own. Make sure you're holding him for the rest of the year. Now we've got the two slightly different ones, the two differentials if you will. First, I've got the cheap gem known as Leon Bailey. He's picked up on good form this season, moved his way back into the starting 11 above the RB. Now he never gets the biggest haul of the game week, but for his price, he's very good, very consistent. I'm hoping, Watkins and Bailey do me nicely these coming weeks. And finally, to finish it off, a player that no one else will have is Mohamed Salah. I've had this guy since double game week 25, and he did great for me then with 11 points and only one half of football. Now he's coming back in my team again. His yellow flag is gone, so I think he's going to play. And trust me, to have Salah in your team when he's low ownership as a differential is crazy. No matter what game he's playing. I know Man City is a tough game, it really is. But let's be honest, if anyone for Liverpool is going to score against Man City, it has to be Mo Salah. Now, my front three is as boring as could possibly be. Alongside Solanke, we've got Haaland and we've got Watkins. Once again, I'm not selling either Haaland or Watkins to get Morris because I'm on free hit 29. I don't need the Luton players. I'm just hoping they blank. So yeah, this was kind of a short one, but guys, feast your eyes on this kind of average team. I hope it does well. Let me know down in the comments, what do you rate it out of 10, guys?